Going live. Going live. You're live. Hello everyone. I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales on the GTX 1050 Ti, 6050 Super, and RTX 3050. How are you guys doing? Welcome once again to the channel. It's been a while since I live streamed. How's it going? I started a little bit earlier today because I wanted to play this game so bad. So I'm going to be using a PlayStation 5 controller with a cable to have the haptic feedback and all that, just personal preference, not life or death situation. Yeah, let's get into it, shall we? We're going to be starting with the 1050 Ti, and since we already have optimized settings from the original game, from Digital Foundry, we might as well try those out. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. What about you, man? It's nice to be back. Sonic Frontiers? I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe later. So the optimized settings, I'm going to show you something inside the game, but as of right now, high textures, anisotropic filtering on 8 times. You can do 16 times. Let's do that. Shadows on high, depth of field on low, level of detail on high, low traffic, low crowd, medium hair to avoid drops in cutscenes, SSAO, screen space reflections, yes please, and weather on medium. That's basically it. That's all you need. I'm going to lower the sharpness a little. But my advice in this particular case is to use FSR 2.1 with dynamic resolution at 30 frames. So you're aiming for 30 frames per second, but in the cutscenes it drops below 30 with these settings. So this should keep you above 30 at all times. When you're not in a cutscene, it's going to be native 1080p. That's basically it. I'm going to increase the sharpness here as well. And there's also Nvidia Reflex, which wasn't present in Spider-Man Remastered, so that's very interesting. Awesome, awesome. Glad you're okay, man. 750 Ti, yeah, coming in a separate video as always. Thanks for asking each time though. I appreciate that. Anyway, let me show you without dynamic resolution or anything how it goes. So those are the settings. You can also disable the launcher from here instead of using a command. Nice touch. So let's launch the game. It's also verified on the Steam Deck. Whoa, it's invisible. It's unpacking on the Steam Deck right now. So I'm going to have a video checking that out soon enough. So we got 3060 after this video. After that we have 750 Ti. And after that we have Steam Deck. So yeah, let's go. Always same review. Yeah, I always do the same Steam review to farm Steam points. So as you can see right now, we're getting like 20 FPS in this thing. And this is what happens on cutscenes. I also think I screwed up with the textures are on high. My bad. They should be on medium. I'm sure why. Well, yeah, it uses more than 4 gigs. Let me restart before I screw up again. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I forgot that textures on the Spider-Man games on 4 GB cards, medium is the way to go. At least in the previous game. All the specs, guys, are in the description. So yeah, make sure to check out the description if you want to see what specs I'm using. But right now we're using a 1050 Ti and an i5, 10400F I think it was. And let me mute the audio for a second. I don't want to get copyright. Oh, okay. There's no music. So as you can see here, we're dropping frames basically. We're at 20 something frames. But once you are swinging around, it's not below 30. So my advice, again, go to upscale method, put FSR 2.1, and dynamic resolution 30 frames. And you should be good to go. So there you go, 30 frames, 1080p. When it's not necessary to lower the resolution, it's going to do native 1080p. And these are the settings. So yeah, the idea here is to be as stable as possible. No motion blur, thank you very much. And let me remove my logo. It doesn't make sense to have that there. So yeah, these are the settings. Let's get into it. I don't want to watch the first cutscene, so I'm going to skip straight into the first gameplay part. So this is FSR 2.1 dynamic res 30 FPS. So yeah, this is the first part. Anyone here know why 1080p looks pixelated AF on my monitor? Well, what's the native resolution of your monitor? That's a good question. So yeah, let me swing. And as you can see with these settings, it's basically 30.
Did I miss the convoy?
Not yet. They're still securing a couple inmates.
Bet it feels good seeing the guys who escaped last
So, yeah.
year going back to the raft.
Real good. The raft's an eyesore, and secure. As long as the octopus-related flaws.
And that's basically it.
Let's hope. Okay.
So yeah, this will be the settings if you don't want even the cutscenes to slow down. Because, you know, cutscenes at below 30 frames look pretty bad, at least in my opinion. So yeah, let me disable FSR super quick, just to show you how it looks like without dynamic res. So without dynamic resolution, as you can see, we can get over 30 just fine. But in the cutscenes, you're going to get drops, so that's kind of the problem.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
See you at dinner, Mom. Man, how does Pete do this secret identity thing? Completely stresses me out.
Runs worse than the original? Well, of course, it came out later. And for people that wanted to see, I saw some requests over there. Upscale method, FSR on quality instead of doing dynamic resolution. Some people prefer that. So FSR 2.1 quality. Hey, augmented realism. It's been a while, man. So yeah, FSR quality I think looks okay. And there we go. Those are the settings, really. Getting 60s, well, maybe at 720p. We're going to try that later. Mr. Gamer, si te gusta el juego, sí, obvio, ¿por qué no? Also, guys, can you hear the dog barking in the background, or do you only hear my voice? 30 FPS with no FSR, yeah, right. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. The thing is, when you're close to trees, it gets all screwed up. You get 29.
Just down in some rocket fuel.
Oh, I cannot skip this. Okay.
How are you?
Let's wait. Only my voice? Okay. Great. Because the dog was hitting it out with the barking. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth.
This is a big operation.
No dog? Okay.
Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft last year. Now it's
And also textures on medium because 4 gigs of VRAM. So yeah.
Especially not with our guest of honor.
Can you tell which processor and RAM? Read description.
One of those guys who helped Doc is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be someone bigger.
30 FPS is fine for me, a controller. I agree. I'm using a controller and I can attest to that. Definitely.
Don't worry. No.
No, Miles, don't screw it up.
It's secure.
Nacho, ¿cómo andás? Muchas gracias por la donación de 75 Uruguayan pesos. Tengo la Steam Deck hace 2 meses, si te compras Pro Deck, te da muchas herramientas. Sí, ya la tengo, ya la tengo. Gracias, Nacho, se agradece la donación y disfruta tu Steam Deck, vos también. So thanks to Nacho Morfeo for the donation. He was saying that he got a Steam Deck 2 months ago. He recommended me to download Decky, which is I think that adds more functionality to the Steam Deck. So thanks for the advice, I already tried it, and it's great. Medium settings in this game are terrible. Well, I disagree, it doesn't look that different. The thing is, when shadows don't look right, that's when it bothers me. What really does suck on medium is the textures. The textures don't look right on medium. You can really notice. So yeah. Yeah, the game looks okay with these settings. The only thing that bothers me again, texture quality.
Miles, I've got Rhino, but you have to contain the escape.
Let's fight!
Right. Insane. I'm on it.
Whoa, what the hell happened? Is it the depth of field? Let's see. Huh. Jesus, this part runs terribly bad.
He's never gonna trust me on a mission like this
Huh.
again.
Nice work with the helicopter, kid.
Let me restart the game and see if it's some odd stuff happening. What the hell happened there? Yeah, super inconsistent. It's not similar to the previous one, it's actually more demanding. I think there's more effects going on. But that surprised me, really. What the hell happened there? FSR 2.1 quality, medium textures, 16 times anisotropic, level on high, shadows on high. Yeah, everything should be in order with these settings. Let's try it again. And thank you, Dark Master, for being a member for 15 months, being an awesome supporter. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're enjoying the badge and the emojis that nobody uses for some reason. I don't know what I did wrong with those. Thanks for the support. I appreciate that. Peter is OG Spider-Man. Spider-Man! Hang on, my monitor misbehaves. Come on, monitor, you got this. Textures look like something out of 2014 on medium. Let's find out. Okay, let's continue. Hopefully, end of 1050 Ti now. We'll see. Okay, now it's way better. Yeah, maybe because I changed settings on the fly. That's one thing, guys, from the previous game that I learned. Do not change settings and not restart the game. If you change something, especially the upscaling technique, make sure to restart the game. Although we're still below 30, so there's still changes that need to be made.
Never gonna trust me on a mission like this again.
Nice work with the helicopter, kid. Real.
Yeah, this part with the effects really wrecks performance here, those effects. And this happens very often in the game. I played this on PlayStation 4,
All right then.
and well, yeah. At least it's not below 20, but still. I need to find a way to fix that. Maybe if I lower weather, it has something to do with it. Let's start one by one. Shadows on medium. No, shadows do not matter in that case. Level of detail. Okay, interesting. Nope. Or yes. 27. And if it's on high like before is 27. Hair quality shouldn't matter. Yep, it doesn't. Weather particle quality. This should be a big performance hit. But it's not doing anything. Depth of field, maybe. I don't think so. Nope. Well, it's way more demanding than the previous one then. Let me try 900p super quick. And we'll see what happens. What a shame. 900p. Yeah, probably the snow. Yeah, I agree. That's probably one of the reasons. Okay, so now 900p with FSR. Although I could use 1080p with dynamic resolution, but let's stick to 900p with a consistent resolution. Let's see what happens. So yeah, for the people asking for 60, difficult. Yeah, I'm using the latest drivers, yeah. Okay, this is now way better. Instead of 25 is 28, 27. Still not great, but better than before. Yeah, the thing is those effects. That kills it. Absolutely wrecks it. Let's see. Let's try dynamic resolution instead. We might be lucky. Yeah, no, dynamic resolution doesn't seem to care. Yeah, dynamic resolution is kind of useless right now. Yeah, I'm going to do everything on low. Some patience is needed. Yeah, no, let's keep it like this. Let's do 1080p. We keep it on quality. One sec. Be right back. Stable 27 FPS. Oh my god. Let's go for the lowest settings and let's see what happens. Very low, very low, very low. Okay, that should do. Everything on the lowest. Although, remember, we need to restart the game. That's what sucks. So yeah, let's restart the game super quick. Won't take long. And we keep everything on the lowest. Rusty pepperonis, 1050 Ti, yeah, kinda. There we are. We're at that point in time. It was going to happen sooner or later. FSR is bad in Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty pixelated, but it's better than nothing. At least in my opinion. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see, lowest settings. Let's see what happens. Okay. Not a big change. Doesn't seem to matter. Interesting.
He's never gonna trust me on a mission like this again.
Nice work with the helicopter.
What a shame.
Real heroic.
Well, let's just hope it's this area.
How about we call it
And after that it's better. But I don't have high hopes. Too bad. Let's do a quick restart. Let's tweak the settings using the launcher. That will be faster. Without a doubt. It's a bandwidth issue. You're very convinced. Okay. So it doesn't matter if I'm on the lowest. So let's do some changes. Let's keep it like it was before. This on low, this on high, this on medium, this on SSAO, this on. Weather particles on medium. What else? Bloom, lens flares. And I'm going to try maybe 1080p balanced FSR. Yeah, let's try 1080p balanced. Kills FPS in Spider-Man. Okay, we'll try without it. Let's try with the. Okay, I'll listen to you guys. I'll listen to you. Let's do Insomniac Games Temporal Injection, which is the one the consoles use. Textures on low? Nah. No. Medium. Yeah, I'll listen to you guys. Ultra quality HIT or EIGTI UQ. And let's see how it goes. Okay, there we go. So ultra quality IGTI 1080p. And let's see if it kills FPS or not. And 1 second, guys, I gotta check something. Sorry, sometimes work gets in the way. Is a 960 the minimum? Well, remember that the 1050 Ti runs like a 960, but it has more VRAM in general. I'm going to connect my headset. Okay, older hardware. Yeah, that's me. Okay, sorry guys, I lost audio for a moment. Okay, I think it froze. That's wonderful. I love when that happens. This is going great. It's not a cluster duck at all. What am I missing? Todo bien, es okay, vos? Okay, I think the game crashed. No, it didn't. It was just a minor thing. Jesus Christ. These people. Okay, seems to be doing a little bit better. Let's continue. Yeah, maybe FSR was killing it. Sometimes uses more VRAM. That was maybe the reason. We'll see. Okay. Still 24. Let's try quality instead of ultra quality. Up. Jesus. It's way more demanding, yeah. Let's try 900p with the same settings. Let's see if we can make it playable at least. Use native. Yeah, no, I'm good. No thanks, bro. Why use native resolution? Doesn't make sense. I mean, look at this. It runs worse. Who would have thought? Yeah, no, this part runs terrible. Let's see if dynamic resolution can save us. Okay. Better than nothing, actually. No, the Intel solution, I'd rather not use it, but sure, let's try it. Oh, the Intel one doesn't have dynamic resolution scale. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to do this, guys. I'm going to keep it like this. With dynamic resolution. And let's see what happens. Really, there's not much else to it, unfortunately. Could be much worse, I'm pretty sure, but still. Let's restart the checkpoint. Hopefully it's only this area, but there's so many effects in so many instances that... Yeah, let's just get past this part and be done with it. It looks very blurry, yeah. I imagine when we get the Venom powers, the electrical powers, as people call them, it's going to be much worse. But let's find out. The animations are so different with Miles Morales. Okay. This Gigabyte G24 FPS chip monitor, I don't know what that is.
Nearly. Almost contained. Can't let Pete down.
But yeah, definitely more demanding than the original. And by the original I mean Spider-Man Remastered.
Whoa, great arms. You ever pitch? Seriously, you're AAA easy. Whole new career. Just wait.
Yeah, when I look at it from this way, it dies.
Spider-Man.
Honestly,
800 by 600 next. Who knows, maybe.
Christmas in New York. Love this town. Never see the big guy.
But hey, maybe it's only this level. I doubt it, but...
He's a world.
I mean, in the open world, getting to this location, it was fine. It seems to be just those specific effects. We'll see. Although, as a first impression, it's a terrible first impression. Does Miles Morales have AVX restriction? I don't know. Did Spider-Man Remaster have that restriction?
Gotta get out of here. Miles, I'm gonna need a hand up here. You're free. Your holiday spirit's a little overzealous this year, Alexei.
How is Uruguay doing? Doing fine. A lot of heat. Weather is kinda boring right now. It's annoying, not boring. That sounded weird.
I'm coming.
That's not good.
And by the way, guys, I'm using the game ready drivers for Miles Morales, so yeah, this is not a driver issue. I did a clean install before launching the game. But as you can see now, we're fine.
10 for generating spectacles.
It was locked to 26 when looking at those explosions,
Google headline's gonna be a doozy.
Worst thing out of
but then
this
when
is
you're
that
swinging around, it's much better.
count us lucky. Oh,
Let me try 1080p. Opposite, absolute opposite to heat, so cold here in India. Yeah, it's in the southern hemisphere. That's kind of the thing. It's summer and there is winter in the north. Hang on. My monitor doesn't behave for some reason. Come on, monitor. Don't do that. I don't know why it gives me no signal each time I switch resolutions. Hold up. Won't take long. There we go. I can finally see. So this is now... We're back on 1080p. With the Insomniac Games temporal injection with dynamic resolution, targeting 30 frames per second, as you can see here. Settings are the optimized settings that I used on the previous game, Spider-Man Remastered. So this should give us the best performance quality thing. So yeah, if you go to the lowest, it's not going to change much really. You maybe get one extra frame, which sucks, but hey, what can you do?
not doing her bad. Pete, this is starting to feel
Okay.
real bad, man.
Don't think like that. We're going to stop him as long as we work together.
Yeah, there are some parts where it dies
Speaking of,
when effects show up,
hand up here.
and sections after this are going to be much worse,
I got you.
I'm guessing.
Okay,
Try to
Pete.
change the weather and hair quality. I already did it. Didn't help in those cases.
Whoa, whoa, wait, not the ball.
So yeah, pretty unfortunate.
Tiny spider!
Although it was only in one section where I got like 26 FPS. Yeah, let's break everything. It was in the first fight with the first enemies.
And you're safe. You too.
Do you have any knives?
So yeah, otherwise it was okay. That was the Insomniac Games logo in the middle of the... Interesting.
The power over life and death. It excites me.
Although yeah, what disappoints me are the texture quality on medium. But hey, it is what it is. 4 gigs of VRAM. Maybe on the 1650 Super we can crank it up higher, but... I mean on the texture side. Merry Christmas!
Ruining Christmas, right?
The last 6 Christmases I was locked behind.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun game. I really love the animation, how they changed the animations for Miles Morales.
He's a menace. He's a low energy menace. Too easy. Maybe he's a weak.
That's funny.
minded. Oh,
Hey, Jonah, let me do
Hey, Jonah!
menace!
The menace!
Treacherous, unhinged menace! Jared, right here!
Okay, here we go again.
Mijo, ¿dónde está? It's getting late.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, coconut milk. Still trying to find it. It's been kind of, an event.
The menace is here!
Running?
Yeah, sorry. Trying to catch a train.
Mira, mijo, no seas mentiroso.
Although now it seems to be okay.
See, Ma, Te quiero mucho.
Yo también te quiero.
Now or never, Miles. We gotta stop him.
On my way.
What a great intro. Okay, this is now a cinematic, so this doesn't count, I guess.
Let us raise temperature.
Is motion blur affecting performance? Yeah, it affects performance, but not in a big way. I wouldn't use it really. In this game, it feels a little bit too intrusive to me. Also, there is some forced motion blur when you are doing the diving technique. When you're falling from the sky very fast, there is motion blur still, despite that you can disable it.
No, no, no. I'm okay.
So yeah, it does affect performance on the GPU side, but not in a big way. It really depends on how much there is on the screen. I personally dislike it in this game, so I turned it off. What is your favorite game 2022 video coming? Probably on the 31st of December. I'm very consistent. Okay, let's see. We're now outside of the cutscenes. Okay, there are no trucks on fire, which is good. Although that building is on fire. And I'm talking about that because that's when we dropped frames at the very beginning. Now it seems to be fine. So it seems that it was only that instance. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. And we're already half an hour in, which it's unfortunate because I have more content to do. But well, seeing this performance, guys, you can imagine that 60 frames is not an option. Which is fine, it's a 1050 Ti. I mean, come on. It's almost 7 years old.
More guys up top.
You think FSR2? No, FSR2, we tried it and it was worse. It was lagging more. So not sure what happened there.
Harry out here.
And personally, in this case in particular, I think the Insomniac Games temporal injection is looking better. I mean, the resolution seems higher with the dynamic resolution scale. So for this card, I would recommend, yeah, the temporal injection from Insomniac Games. If it was FSR1, I think it would be a better option for this card. I think it's because of the age of the GPU. We'll see. Hiro, ¿qué dice? Todo bien, Hiro. Hey, do you know Callisto Protocol? Yeah. It's like Dead Space before they announced the remake. So yeah, I'm super excited. That'll be fun. Hope it's good. We hope. Yeah, there's still some drops below 30, but nothing huge. Not as bad as it was on the very first fight. That was a complete mess. Let's keep hitting him. Mucha diferencia entre el rendimiento entre este y el primero. Sí, este parece rendir bastante peor. Porque hay muchos más efectos en pantalla. Creo que va por ahí. I was saying in Spanish, someone asked me if it runs better than the original or worse. It does run worse. There seems to be more effects going on.
Wake up, man.
Because that's when I drop frames. So it can be significantly worse performing than the remastered version, Spider-Man 1. So yeah, keep that in mind. Tanuki, por el precio que tiene, sí, pero después como gráfica en sí no está mal. Wait, that's Evil West? I hope so.
Miles, get out of here.
I wish I could skip all this. Nothing against the cutscenes, I love them. Oh, here we come. Now we have the Venom powers. The electrical power. Let's see if that kills performance or not. That's what I was talking about when more effects on screen. Okay, cannot skip this. Because I usually do no spoilers. So we have the Venom Punch, which has nothing to do with the symbiote, by the way. It's just electrical powers.
How am I even doing this? Electrocytes?
Okay, seems to be fine.
Field induction?
Doesn't seem to be killing performance so far.
Survive while your mentor
Yeah, seems to be fine. I see that it drops resolution when we do it, but so far we don't drop below 30 when doing that.
You're not gonna keep pushing people around, Alexi.
So yeah. What in real life work do you do? I do testing on VR stuff and AR and XR, and I also do customer success for a VR developer. It's not a gaming company or anything, but oh yeah, I do a lot of things in that company. It's a tiny place.
Battery's not gonna get you out of this, Alexi.
Okay, so far so good.
You destroyed half the city.
Come on, try that again.
Hey, in the future, just do the time, man. No more breakouts, please.
Lo que dicen una 2060 de unas 6600 XT se puede encontrar al mismo precio y rinde mejor. Sí, las 6600 XT sí rinde mejor.
You hurt a lot of people today.
There we go. He should be gone forever now. Does your job do a lot of coding? No, I do not know any coding. I talk with people that code,
You to the city.
but I do not know coding myself.
What's the word?
That's not my area of expertise. I tried multiple times to get into it, but I don't know. My brain doesn't like it. I mean, it's a very useful skill, but I don't know. I'm better as a QA person, really.
Presents to New York. If you just stay
I'm better at telling people what's wrong and how it could be improved, rather than creating it. How about native 768p? How about let's wait for this to finish? Thanks for the suggestion, though. Okay, are we dead yet? The game runs a bit the same as Spider-Man Remastered, no real problem so far. Yeah, I mean, it runs similar, but some parts of the prologue run awful. A very tiny part. The first time you fight a lot of enemies, that they teach you the controls and all that, it was in the mid-20s all the time. After that, it was fine. So, yeah. The first impressions are not good in that front. People call Santiago and he says, hello everyone, I'm Santiago. What do you need? How can I help? Oh man, I cannot skip cutscenes yet. I installed the game on an SSD or HDD? On an SSD. I don't use hard drives on the live streams. Why does it look so bad comparing to the Peter Spider-Man? What do you mean? Do you mean the textures? Yeah, the textures are not good on medium. I might try high textures again and see what happens, but yeah, I don't have high hopes. Yeah, for some reason medium textures Miles looks worse than medium textures Peter.
Hold him for the police. You know, I always think these super troopers are overkill.
Awesome, thanks Energy.
Something like this happens. Oh,
No, Nicolás, es el stream que viene después de este.
Future's looking bright.
They don't have fidelity effects. You mean FSR? Yeah, they do, but in this card it's not great on this game. Not sure why.
Let the police do their job.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Let's go. Let's swing away. Sí, ya están sufriendo, Xnova. Ya están sufriendo. Ya están sufriendo. There was a time when games with medium textures looked wonderful. Yep, good old times.
I got nothing on the OG. Think we should run tests tomorrow? A little
So weird to look at this Peter after playing the PlayStation 4 game.
Yeah, sorry. I've been meaning to tell you, I'm not gonna be around for the next few weeks.
Is some kind of pee joke I don't get?
No. MJ's headed overseas for the Bugle and requested me as her photographer. Kind of a...
Cyberpunk runs a bit worse on FSR 2.1 than 1.0. Well, it makes sense. FSR 2.1 is completely different.
I don't know if
It
I'm
needs
ready
more
to fly
information.
solo. I screwed up
But
today
it
big
does
time
a better
with
job
that.
reconstructing the image.
You
So
delivered big time.
it's a trade-off
Sick like
there.
bacon, Miles.
I got lucky.
How about wait for this to finish? Let them know. That's funny.
Lots of times.
Yeah. No offense. I'm just trying to avoid more
Christmas present.
unskippable cutscenes.
You gotta take the oath.
But the medium textures don't look great. No.
Okay.
But again, we're on a 1050
I
Ti.
promise to do everything in my power to protect this city.
I promise.
Hey, Satisfying Ice Cream. Nice name, by the way.
That's it.
Skip cinematic in post menu. Where? Show me. Can't find it.
The real
Not even here. Where? Where is it?
thing.
Totally.
Do we expect
really
any
good, just
AMD
make it up.
GPUs in the future? No. I'm doing only one brand
See you in
because
a few weeks,
time
Spider-Man.
is limited. So yeah. Deleting drivers and all that takes
New
forever.
York's only Spider-Man.
So yeah. I'm good with only one brand so far. Time constraints, you know.
New York
Full-time
City
job,
Spider-Man.
difficult to keep up. Bully Maguire. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. See ya, champ.
New York's only Spider-Man. Please don't screw this up.
Okay, are we there yet? Hold on to your web shooters. Completed. Awesome. So I should be in the open world now. Cool. Skill tree. Okay, yeah, I already know this. Venom skills. I hate that they call them Venom skills, because it has nothing to do with Venom. Why did they do that? Why? The first time I heard Venom powers, I thought, oh, symbiotes.
Rhino?
But no.
What?
Yeah. Where you at? You get into the apartment okay?
Yeah, your mom let me in. Unpacked/dumped my stuff all over your floor.
Us can perform a variety of Venom powers, blah blah
Oh,
blah.
perfect. Dip over to the amphitheater. Got something to show you.
Dude, is this spider related? Please tell me you got a piece of Rhino's horn or something. Pics I've seen of the fight are
We'll support
straight up
RTX 3060. Yeah, I'm going to do
Definitely spider related.
a live stream
And
of the
definitely better than a
3060 after
horn.
this.
Oh, loving the suspense. I'm there.
Let me save that in progress for a moment. And what else? Let's try very quickly native, just to show you the difference. But without upscaling, you're kind of screwed. This is native 1080p. As you can see, it's fine in here, but in the first level, when there was a lot of effects, it was below 30 very often. So yeah. That's kind of the problem. That's why I recommend dynamic resolution. Although here it's dropping below 30, so never mind. 900p wasn't enough either, at least in the first location. Also, I have to restart the game. I know, it sucks that I have to do that, but hey, what can you do? Out of my control. 900p.
Genki's probably
On
waiting at
900p
the
is better,
amphitheater for me.
but still it's going to drop. So yeah, again, effects heavy parts is going to drop. So dynamic resolution should be on by default, in my opinion, to get consistent 30s at least. Let's see, between trees. Okay, not too bad. And thank you so much, Christian, the meme killer, for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, similar to the first game, but there are more heavy effects, heavy parts. Let's leave it at that. So yeah, you can do 900p, but again, I recommend keep dynamic resolution on for those demanding cutscenes and effects heavy areas. Let's try something else. Let's try 720, because why not? 720 is the real MVP. Let me adjust the FPS counter. On this one, I will probably not use dynamic resolution. Let me show you the settings once more. And I think I can use high textures now. Let's see if this kills the GPU. And I'm going to restart the game. Won't take long. because when changing settings a lot in these Spider-Man games, it kind of kills performance. Not sure why. 24 FPS is cinematic. Very cinematic. No FSR? No, in this case FSR is not recommended, at least from me. It was more inconsistent on the performance side. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot recommend FSR on this card. On the other cards it's probably fine. On the newer ones. So just to remind you guys, 720. Everything like this. So those are the best settings. And am I missing something? I don't think so. And then if you want to do 900p or 1080p, select IGTI with dynamic resolution targeting 30 frames. And in the cutscenes, you're going to be above 30. And in effect heavy locations, you're going to drop resolution, but it's going to be above 30. So yeah, anyway. Let's see native 720. No, Sergio, no me da el tiempo para todo. Pero lo siento, pero hubo que hacer sacrificios. Okay.
Yo, Genki.
Dude,
Let's see if we swing around.
what?
Yeah.
Okay,
Where you at?
40s.
You get us to
Not
the
bad at
bottom,
all.
okay?
Yeah. You're
I
right.
like 720p.
Unpacked/dumped my stuff all over your
I wish I could use the Steam Deck as a screen for this. Maybe I could stream. Yeah, I can stream with Moonlight. This screen to the Steam Deck.
Dude, is this spider related? Please tell me you got a piece of Rhino's horn or something.
Okay.
Pics I've seen of the fight are
Yeah,
straight
it
up
seemed to
nuts.
be VRAM bottlenecked before, actually.
And definitely better than a horn.
I'm now on high
The
textures.
suspense. I'm
Looks way better on the texture side. But as you can see, when when swinging low with trees around, you can drop into the 30s.
I will never
So, yeah.
get used to you doing that.
Hey, look,
Yeah, 720p is god resolution.
Spider-Man.
Open it.
Oh, I can skip now. Good. I can finally skip cinematics.
Very first super suit.
What the hell? I've unlocked a new suit.
Head uptown
What
for
suit is
part
this?
2 of this amazing gift.
Oh, great responsibility suit. The tracksuit. Into the Spider-Verse suit. Yes! I love it. This suit runs at 20 FPS. I'm not kidding. The animations for that suit are like, oh, this is badass. Let's see, this one, advanced tech suit. This one is also cool. Although this one, yeah, they all look cool. I don't know, this one is badass. I'm going to use this one for now.
This is only half of the present.
What's the other?
That's the present, a high technology suit. There's not much visual improvements compared to Spider-Man on PS4. Yeah, but it has more effects. Although this one is on PS4 as well, so
Just the facts. With
that's
me,
no excuse, I
your
guess.
truth-slinging host with the most, J. Jonah Jameson.
What?
The suit runs at that frame rate too to reference the movie. Yeah, I know. I think that's pretty cool.
Sad news, listeners. My Christmas charity spectacular was canceled.
So yeah, 720p as you can see is absolute god.
Anti-mayhem.
Although it's not consistently at any particular frame rate,
About this one.
Hello, I'm Dana.
it usually hovers between 30 and 60, so it can feel pretty inconsistent when swinging around.
Today's topic?
But at least you don't need dynamic resolution at 720p, so yeah.
Make internet videos autoplay. No,
Central Park ground texture looks weird,
covering Spider-Man's incredible takedown of Rhino.
probably.
Subscribe. DanaCast. New favorite
Yeah.
podcast.
Anyway, so 720p is fine. Let's quit out of the game super quick once more. Good thing I have this game installed on an SSD. And let's do ideal settings. Aiming for quality. So if you want okay settings at 720p, that's fine. But I want to see if I can do good textures on 1080p with dynamic resolution. 60 Hertz. TAA, no, we're using, what cinema this? Dynamic resolution 30 with Insomnia Games temporal injection. Same settings as before. We're going to experiment with high textures. VSync on enabled. And I'm going to open Riva Tuner I cannot see the icons. Jesus Christ, I suck. Hold up. I hate when my monitor doesn't behave. What does dynamic resolution do? It changes the resolution dynamically while you're playing to maintain the frame rate target that you selected. In this case, we selected 30. So if the frame rate gets below 30, it's going to force the resolution down in order to meet the 30 FPS target. So what I'm doing right now, I'm using Riva Tuner to log it to 30 frames. So the frame pacing is correct. As you can see here, we put it at 30. Then on the settings, we're going to keep it like this. Then on graphics, we keep it like this. If the textures on high is too much, we're going to lower it to medium again. So yeah, let's go. Let's give it a shot. This is 1080p, medium-ish. Dynamic res, 30 FPS. Lock Riva Tuner. There we go. And let's see what happens. No problem. Okay, so I locked it to 30, as you can see there, 33.3 milliseconds. I don't know if this messes with the dynamic resolution, but hey, we're going to give it a shot. Let me restart my monitor once more. Piece of garbage.
Pete said it suits the autoplay Jameson's show. Guys are masochists.
Come on.
Sad news.
There we go. I can now see everything. Let's swing very quickly.
Was canceled due to masked vigilante.
Yeah, the ground looks weird, I agree. What happened to the ground in Central Park? Yeah, very aggressive texture, resolution scaling. Okay, yeah, when I'm going through the trees, it dies. Let me disable the FPS cap, 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, no 1080p dynamic res, I think. At least not in Central Park. Yeah, no. 1080p won't do. Let's do 900p. That should do the job just fine. Sí, Sigor, ya termino. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. 1 hour on the on the 1050 Ti. Sorry. I'm something of a fanboy myself. You know, I'm something of a 1050 Ti fanboy myself. Okay, so this should be 30. Come on, game, play with me. 900p. VSync on. This upscale method, 30 FPS. Dynamic resolution, high textures, high shadows, and all this like you see here. So I can swap GPUs. Yeah, I'm tired. Why do you think trees always drop your FPS heavily? Good question. I don't know how to explain it, but transparencies. That's the transparencies are usually difficult to render.
New favorite podcast.
That's why. Because once you get away from that, it's fine. So let's ignore the trees for now. And we'll log it to 30. There we go. Yeah, 1650 Super coming in a moment. Allow me a second. Yeah, guys, I would say 900p. IGTI dynamic res at 30 frames. And a 30 FPS lock with Riva Tuner. And you're good. Yeah, the trees always kills FPS. You know, transparencies and all that.
Miles, get ready.
Press F to pay respects. So yeah, you can do 1080p if you want to, but it's not 100% necessary. If you don't mind the frames being dropped when going through trees, that's all good. Just avoid Central Park and you're good to go. Anyway, so that's it for the 1050 Ti. Let's swap to the 1650 Super. Let's do just that. So welcome back, here I am. Let's turn off the PC. Hello, welcome to the computer. Turn up basing. No, not today. Hopefully it doesn't melt the connector. Haha. 4090 joke. So clever. Point of view, you're a front fan. Yeah. Hi. Welcome. Such cozy idea. Damn right. Nice Nvidia joke. Elevator music. There is elevator music. You should be able to hear it right now. As an X1050 Ti user, I can say that card was amazing. Yeah. Pro YouTuber. Yeah, I have a Steam Deck and a computer. Yeah, true. Whoever came up with the music has a beautiful life. Okay, it's time for the 1650 Super. And okay, let's take a deep breath. Let's do 1080p optimal settings. Because it doesn't make sense to go any lower. It runs the same but looks worse. Let me close this and open it back up. There we go. Make the music louder. I did, while you were not listening. Okay, so on this one, let's try first without any upscaling. And let's see what happens. Then on the graphics, I'm going to keep it the same. These are the optimized settings. Let me put the field on low, just to have something in the cutscenes. And this should probably be double the frame rate than the 1050 Ti, we'll see. So yeah, 1080p, VSync, let's disable it for now, that comes later. TAA, yeah, there we go. Let's go. Yo, Abdullah Gamer, how's it going? 390X, that's old. Good times. It's 2099 and the 1050 Ti is still running. What? Still not dead? What's going on? Snake? What's happening? Let me disable the music for a moment. I don't want to get copyright. It's compiling shaders, that's why the CPU is at 100%. Give it a moment. Come on. Did someone try this on a 570? Should be okay. Should be like on the normal Spider-Man game. I would try to have a lot of VRAM though. Like the 8GB version. Come on shaders, compile for me! There we go. Thank you shaders. Okay, this looks way sharper. So far. Way sharper. Yeah, I play with dynamic resolution on the 1050 Ti so much. It's been an hour. That this looks super sharp to me now. Let's continue. How well it runs. How well it runs place your bets? Probably 30, like this. Let's find out. Oh, 60. Jesus, that's a big boost. Oh, never mind. 60 when not looking at the thing I have to punch. Okay, the VR missions from Spider-Man. Once I finish this mission, we're going to run around. It's funny because I played the original so much that this is such a waste. Did you? Oh yeah, sorry. I turned up the game sound for the music that played at the intro. It's now back on. Thank you guys. Sorry. Forgot to turn it back on.
far less dangerous.
And to think there was a skill in the original.
Satisfying to knock guys out with their own weapons. Total juicer.
Alright, yeah. This is dope. Bless Peter Parker.
Sound. Yeah, it's back. It's back. Are you going to test performance in Hogwarts Legacy? Hell yeah. Would love to.
Headbanging airborne enemies is a great method of crowd control. Plus, sounds they make are hilarious. Blam! Blam! Tactical analysis. Run.
¿Este es tuyo?
Yeah, I did it a million times. How many times do I have to do this again?
Surprise round. Think fast.
Press L1, X, and square to Venom Smash. Venom Smash.
Alright, I'm feeling this. Go ahead.
Which card are you testing? Look above my head.
Guys incoming. Head
That should give you a
Time for
clue.
some freeform practice. Use air combat and disarming to eliminate these enemies. Nice work, Miles. Keep it up. Good, Spider-Bud. Yeah, Miles. Nice.
Can see 6 GB of VRAM handle max textures. Honestly, after high textures, there's not really much of an improvement so far. So I wouldn't bother really. Just try it out and see if it stutters. If there's a lot of stutter, well, lower those textures.
Hands? Yeah? Okay, let's go.
Take the spider out and grab the texture. I'm gonna make bank selling this stuff off.
Just so you know, this is official Spider-Man tech. Y'all are not authorized to resell.
These guys are see-through. How are these guys see-through? Well, remember, specificity is the heart of every great game. For example, instead of "Hey, ugly," try
Are we full that?
"Bad."
Hang on. Let me change the name of this. Because it's a mix of medium, high, and low. Yeah, let's be vague and put optimal settings. But this is native resolution. So we're not using any upscaling. So this is native 1080p. As you can see, this is the settings I'm using. Which is again a mix of high, medium, low. But the game doesn't really look bad at all. You have shadows, you have reflections, you have ambient occlusion. So let's try dynamic resolution 60 frames with FSR. Let's see if that does anything. So yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to restart the game for this. Yeah, Miles Morales released on PC today. I'm happy to announce. Okay, dynamic resolution 60 with FSR 2.1. Okay. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck. Oh, forgot to restart the game. Hang on. Yeah, the thing with dynamic resolution here is using more VRAM, so I might need to lower those textures. I think I'll go for the safe bet and use the Insomniac Games technique, because FSR 2.1 uses more VRAM and we're heavily limited. So yeah, let's give that a shot. So these are the settings again. Sorry for the flip-flopping. Let's go. Does it have ray tracing? Yeah, it has the reflections like Spider-Man Remastered, but it also has ray trace shadows that weren't present on the Spider-Man Remastered. So yeah, good stuff. It has more ray tracing features if you have the GPU for that. Can you notice if IGTI has ghosting. It does have, but it's okay. If it means 60 frames, I'm all for it. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be enough. I still drop into the 40s.
Just so you know, this is official Spider-Man text. Y'all
Oh
are not
well,
authorized
at least I
to
tried. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be enough at all. What a shame. Yeah, the internal resolution has to be super low. It's balanced. Yeah, no, to get 60s is so difficult. Yeah, I need to use ultra performance. That is like, yeah, no. Even then, something is not right. Yeah, something doesn't add up. I'm confused. Let me try lowering those textures, just in case. Sorry if I repeat myself, but I'm experimenting. How much does an RTX 4090 cost in your country? Like $2,500. It's expensive as hell. Okay, let's give it another shot. Same as before, but now medium textures, and let's see if it was a VRAM limitation or not. I hate medium textures in this game, but I gotta do it. Hey, Roger, Con, and I don't know what's the rest. How are you doing, man? Welcome. It costs 3 kidneys in my country. Oh, okay. It's cheap then.
Yeah? Okay, let's go.
Okay, I think it was VRAM, yeah. Yeah, it was a VRAM issue. Interesting. So guys, if you have a 4GB card, no doubt about it, put those textures on medium. I mean, the difference is night and day. Look at this, I'm now able to play at 60 frames with dynamic resolution. The stream is lagging? No, I don't think so. 0 drop frames. This is perfect now. Too bad we have to use medium textures. So glad I have 12 gigabytes. Damn right.
That's not a whip. That's a straight up burn.
Keep practicing. Soon you'll be swimming like a pro. Rapidly changing.
Yeah, I hate lowering textures as well, but hey, it's the nature of 4 gigabytes nowadays. Finish him!
System error.
That's it for the tech Ds. Now to fix a training sim.
I gotta fix the simulation.
Panic. Let's try a
I have to alter some settings to optimize, but
Nice.
still runs great.
Did it.
I don't think I can tweak anything else really. Going lower than this,
Swimming in combat
runs almost the same, but looks worse.
Gotta check these out when I get a chance.
Okay, more open world stuff. Got it. Yeah, I might not even need dynamic resolution, actually. Let me see if I can disable that and get 60s anyway, because the textures were a big limitation there. Okay, yeah, we have way higher frame rates than before, without any dynamic resolution, so this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to try FSR on quality. Okay, yeah, and call it a day. The issue was VRAM. That's why before we got like 30 frames per second. That was the issue, the VRAM. So FSR 2.1 quality 60, and we're targeting 60 now. So let's keep it unlocked for now. So FSR quality, medium textures because 4 gigs of VRAM, high shadows, SSAO, reflections, level of detail on high, traffic and crowds on low, medium hair and weather, low depth of field for cutscenes, and that's basically it. Some FOV improvements, sharpness on 2, and the sharpness on the upscaling is on 2 as well. Those are my best settings for this card.
I just walked by and
Which is a shame, really. I was expecting high textures,
hey, so
but hey, what
wanna
can you
hear
do?
more about your new spider powers?
Think it's some kind of bioelectric
This is how
charge.
you get 50 to
Won't
60,
supercharge that
basically.
electricity?
Ooh, we gotta name it. How about venom power? You
I
know,
hate that they call the electricity powers Venom powers.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna run. Plaza first, then home.
remember venom power. Trust me, it's gold.
Venom powers. Come on. At least give me a black suit. A symbiote suit. Are you waiting for the new Need for Speed? Yeah, looks interesting. Whoa. Some drops every once in a while. Seems to be CPU
Hey,
bound.
friends. Thank you.
Those parts. And again, in the cutscenes, it's going to drop frames. Although we're still over 30 on cutscenes, and that's fine.
No sign of anybody. He broke a bunch of stuff.
There are mods for that? What do you
They
mean?
were looking for something.
Yeah, mod power, Venom powers will confuse us in the sequel. Definitely. Come on, walk faster, Miles. What the hell? Oh, okay. Cool. Venom Punch. Oh man, that looks so good. Although when I use the Venom powers,
Yeah, Yankee's right.
I drop like 10 frames. In that case, yeah, dynamic resolution is a good idea. So when effects show up, we just drop the resolution very quickly and go back up.
Haven't seen you guys before. Nice glow sticks.
Can't fight us without the real Spider-Man.
These new weapons work.
Venom Punch! Okay, no, I wouldn't do dynamic resolution now that I'm playing more. I don't notice it really. I need to look at the frame rate for that to be noticeable. What team do you suggest for the 3070? You can use the optimized settings and do 1440p or 4K. Shouldn't be much of a problem. You have DLSS on the 3070 though, so you have a big advantage. Yeah, I wouldn't really tweak it anymore. I think this is the perfect configuration so far. We get the depth of field for the cutscenes, we get... what else? We get some drops when effects show up. But I mean, it's just for a split second when I'm doing the attack. Afterwards it's okay. I can still play just fine. But if that bothers you, you can just enable dynamic resolution. Just do not ever use high textures on a 4GB card. It halved my frame rate. It was half what it was at the beginning. Jesus.
We want info on new world. Everything else. Find those shipping routes.
Hey, you at the plaza?
You were right. It's a break-in. Sounds like they're after new form.
How is the loading screen? Super fast.
Reactor?
It's not installed yet. They're talking about shipments.
Weird. Super weird. Hey, I did that grocery shopping your mom wanted, but she's wondering where you are. Dinner's almost ready.
Crap. Okay, I'll try to wrap this up. Thanks, man.
I forgot that I have webs.
Fighting us with
Yeah, the game is a lot of fun.
the... Keep him here. Don't let him reach the earth.
There's more surfaces that can be destroyed.
Can't survive this.
See ya. Oh.
Never about you.
Come on, hit me. Okay. Yeah, that person is not dead at all. Spider-Man doesn't kill people, as you can see. Yeah, he just doesn't kill people. He just webs them to the side of the building.
You'll never stop the underground.
FSR performance versus FSR quality side by side. Nah, why? Why bother? FSR performance looks terrible. Okay, let's try very quickly 1440p. Let's see if we can do 30 frames, and then we swap to the next card. I think increased structural environments is why the game it performs worse. Yeah, maybe. That could be a reason. Not far-fetched at all. Okay, so 1440p, optimize settings, blah blah blah. Medium textures, FSR 2.1 on quality. So this should be closer to 1080p actually. Medium textures because 4 gigs of VRAM, and we keep the same settings as before because again, going lower than this looks worse and runs almost the same. Going higher than this looks a little bit better but runs a lot worse. Those are the reasons. Oh, it looks way sharper. Oh yeah. And so many reflections. That's interesting. But I'm happy that we at least have FSR. It makes the game so much more playable. In this tier of cards, of course. 3050 at 1440p, maybe medium more than 30. Yeah, we'll see. It's probably going to be into the 50s at 1440p. And with FSR it's probably going to be 60, so... Although, on the 3050 you can use DLSS. So no big deal. Too much particle effects might be the problem. Yeah, I mean, you can notice the blurriness.
We were talking about new form shipments.
Because of that, especially.
So I know where they're gonna hit next.
Let me see if I can break this glass. Oh yeah, I can. That's pretty cool. But I see way more reflective surfaces and way more particles than on the Spider-Man Remastered. So that's interesting. And the particles, yeah, do not help the upscaling techniques. That's for sure. More ghosting.
This dinner's sounding pretty good right about now. I'll look into that group.
So you can do 1440p, actually.
Shipments tomorrow.
At least for me, nighttime runs worse than daytime. Yep, 30 frames. Not bad. So if you want 1440p, you can do it with FSR quality. Looks way sharper, but it's 30 frames. Although there's still some slowdown. Maybe lock it to 30. Let me save my progress. But again, if you go back to 1080, it's basically 60 frames with FSR quality, 50 to 60. It was a PlayStation 5 launch title, but it's also on PlayStation 4. Don't forget that. It's not exclusive to PlayStation 5. If it was a PS5 exclusive, okay, whatever, that's fine. But it's not exclusive to the PS5. It's on PS4 as well. I played it on PS4 actually, when it came out.
It's too cold to change out here.
Minimum GPU for 1440p, very high. 3070? I mean, if it's 60 frames, 3070, 3080. If you mean very high, including ray tracing, 3080, 3090. If you want 60s, of course. But you have the DLSS, so shouldn't be a big issue. Oh, I cannot skip this cutscene. I wonder if the new God of War will be launched on PC. Yeah, I guess so. Probably a year away. Should be rather quick. Okay, I'm now Miles.
Good.
Got it. I'm Miles. Let's go through this part super quick so I can do fun stuff on the other cards.
What was that?
All good. Little spill. Get it cleaned up real quick.
Where's Bloodborne for PC? I'm wondering the same thing.
Ay, bendito. Mi hijo. Qué guapo.
You're Miles! Oh my god, Miles Morales is Spider-Man!
Can you get the apartment ready? Oh, maybe put on some music, set the mood? Ah, Naja.
Really? Your campaign manager on Christmas Eve?
Well, tomorrow's rally isn't going to plan itself. Thanks for getting the apartment ready, mijo. Hello?
Yeah, the 3050 is coming after this. Apologies, but I cannot skip this. Let me see if I can change the refresh rate because my monitor is not catching this. Oh, 144. What the hell? Why is that 144? My monitor doesn't like that. Okay. Yeah, let's put some music. Hopefully the music doesn't sound.
Where's Dad's vinyl?
Should be in my room.
Thanks.
Let's be fast about this. What's the game engine? The Insomnia Games game engine. I don't know the name. It's a proprietary engine.
That wallpaper just screams Abuela. Well, what's that? Huh. Must have gotten mixed up in the move.
Hello from Brazil.
That's okay,
Hey Pedro.
Santos.
Hi from Uruguay, your neighbor. Hey, it's me, your neighbor. I miss your 570 videos. Just look in my previous videos and it will be done.
Haven't looked
You can
at
find
this
them there.
before City Hall.
Examine.
Dad's favorite album. He put this on every Sunday while he made coffee.
Take. Let's do this one. The Santiago engine. Why no 570? Because time constraints. Having one brand of GPU makes it easier for testing. I don't have to delete drivers
What's the
each and every time.
The greatest record
I
ever.
save a lot of time. Hopefully no music.
This is perfect. Low key, classy.
You didn't like jazz when I was little.
Your dad.
It's funny because I disabled music
Hey, you hold it.
and the characters are, oh yeah, this music is perfect, and there's no music.
Uncle Aaron,
Un segundo.
That's so funny.
You know I don't want him
what
coming
else
around
did you
here.
need me to do?
Lighting the tree would be perfect. Sorry, Naja. I'm back.
Hey, welcome back, Team Perspectiva. I'm doing fine, Akbar Rifai. What about you? Hi from Indonesia, hi from Uruguay, sir.
Seguro que sí.
I shouldn't keep bugging Mom. 15 years in Brooklyn without a stain. Then we moved to Harlem.
Yeah, I mean, look at those textures in medium. Look at that, that match.
It's kinda dark in here. Just like
Jesus.
the tree.
Yeah. Oh, that texture looks terrible.
Como cuántos estamos esperando mañana. En serio.
Okay, I can see music now.
No puedo creer que en realidad estemos haciendo esto.
It's all stacked up with Nvidia content, can't seem to find the video. What video?
Me too. He loved that little guy.
My 570 videos
No
of the
Christmas
past,
like a
I
Brooklyn
mean.
Christmas. Miss hearing him say that.
That doorbell's been broken for years. Miles, could you get
Spider-Man feels like a kid's game. It might feel like it, but it's none of that. There's a lot of murder.
They're good. They saw a sea turtle the size of a Labrador off
Yeah, I can finally skip cinematics. No spoilers for you guys.
by candlelight.
Ain't got a RX 6600?
Breaker
No.
doesn't have power.
No more extra GPUs, please. I already have enough with the Steam Deck and the 3060.
Definitely can't get to the
Okay.
transformer from here. Unless you're super
Let's fix the power very quickly. And I swap to the 3050, which has more VRAM. I can use high textures. Oh no, I'm doing this on the 3050. Screw it. Yeah, let's swap GPUs right away. Yeah, we're an hour and a half in. 1 hour of 1050 Ti, 30 minutes of the 1650 Super. And now let's do some 3050. So let's swap GPUs. Here we go. Using all CPU cores, that's great. Yeah, finally. Finally games that take advantage of more cores. More cores. Okay, speed running. Yeah, no, overkill, triple fan 3050, completely unnecessary. But it is what it is. When are you doing the 6600? Never. Never. At least not right now. Does the Steam Deck have its own dedicated UI, or you can just use Windows like a normal PC? I mean, if you use SteamOS, you have a custom UI, which is great. I think it's the best way to experience it, but you can install Windows on it. It's not amazing on Windows, but you can make it work. Dale, Giro, lo voy a tener en cuenta. Never. Voy a escribir mi máquina de escribir invisible. Alright. Yeah, let's stay with this one. We swap to the 3050 now. So 3050 time. We now have DLSS. So should be easy peasy. And we have a lot of VRAM. Hell yeah. Let's try optimal settings and then we do the rest. Okay, let's go. Yeah, ray tracing. We're doing very quick ray tracing on 1080p, probably. So yeah, shouldn't be an issue. Should be easy peasy. Is this game also CPU heavy like Spider-Man Remastered? Yeah, it is. It's the same engine. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's see. Let's start with 1080p. We have DLSS. Nice. Let's disable it. Let's do normal first. And let's stay with the optimized settings, but very high textures. So I just lowered the traffic, crowd, depth of field, level of detail. We can increase shadows to very high if we want to, but really not a huge visual difference. Let's keep it like this, then we try ray tracing, and then we try cranking up the settings again. So let's do optimal settings first, then ray tracing, and then highest settings, because why not? Let's do it. DLSS looks better than native. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it has to compile shaders. La 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 da 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 da. Push it to the limit. I'm working on it. Working on it. 200 FPS in the menu. Oh, I'm a PC gamer. It's compiling shaders, that's why CPU maxed out. Almost there. Yeah, The Last of Us Part 1 on PC would be fun. I wish we had the original though, the non-remastered version, so I can play it on a potato. So yeah, this only happens the first time you launch the game. It compiles shaders. That's why we're not playing the game yet. The better your CPU, the faster you'll get into it the first time. But after that, it's fast each time. Let's continue. Hopefully we get 60s. Well, it better get 60s.
Definitely can't get to the transformer
Okay,
from
yeah.
here.
Easy peasy.
Unless you're super
Oh, the
slow.
textures look so much better. It's ridiculous. Scan for clues. Sure thing.
People on the roof. Can't go up there.
Yeah, got the whole block.
Really hope no one can see me up here. Don't look out the window. Don't look out the window.
Oh, don't look out the window.
I hope so.
It's not sus.
Plates are only going to get us
Miles, you're being sussy lately. You sussy baka.
Electricity can take down Rhino, but can it save Christmas dinner? Come on.
With the power of electricity.
Lights are bright. Do not think
With direct storage in future gaming streaming world will be faster? Yeah, definitely. I need direct storage, although I can already feel the bugs that are going to come out of that. I don't know.
I'm distracted, Genki. Come on, Genki.
Is Miles still outside?
Skip cinematic. No spoilers.
You guys sit down. I
Hey,
got this.
Diane Carneiro. How's it going? I'm getting cold just watching him crawl and feel in the middle of the winter. Yep. Same here. Although here it's summer, so yeah, I'm sweating my butt out. If that exists.
Miles.
What?
No,
You
cannot skip this.
No.
So I stayed up.
Don't you need DDR5 for direct storage? Oh, I don't know. I haven't investigated that.
But I ran it through a disassembler so I could reverse engineer the
Yeah,
plug-in
exactly,
architecture
Metroplex. Exactly. That's exactly it.
You just fell asleep again.
Ugh. Come on, game. Let me play as Spider-Man again.
I'm up. I'm up.
Miles.
It's
Wake
almost
up.
compiling.
Miles.
Oh, thank you.
Nope. Oh, this is for... Yeah, they have an app
Yeah, man.
for people to
Let's do
report
this.
crimes.
I'm connected to your analytics. Let's test drive this baby.
All right.
How much VRAM does a 3050 have? 8 gigabytes.
I can see everything you see. How are you not puking all the time?
Lots of practice.
Swipe left to access
Welcome
friendly
to
neighborhood.
Neighborhood 1.0. It lets New Yorkers directly request your help and report crimes in progress.
Yeah. I
Nice
know.
UI.
Thanks. Oh, look, someone just made a request.
Yeah, the suit looks amazing.
Request came from a guy named Aaron Davis.
Wait, what? That's my uncle.
Does he know you're Spider-Man?
No. Gotta be
Okay,
a
so on
coincidence.
native 1080p, with optimized settings, I'm over 60. And we have GPU power to spare, so we can probably crank it up higher. So let's do ray tracing. DLSS and then ray tracing. So let's see how it looks with DLSS. On quality. Okay, it runs worse because I forgot to restart the game. My bad. Yeah, when I touch DLSS or ray tracing, if I don't restart the game, it runs like absolute garbage. Let me enable the ray trace reflections. The ray trace shadows, I'll skip those. Very high. Oh, there's only high and very high. Interesting. This on 4. I'm trying to match the settings of the previous video. And I lowered the textures to high. Okay. That should do the job. And now let's restart the game. The game doesn't like me to change DLSS and ray tracing without restarting for some reason. How many gigabytes does it take to download the game? Not a lot of them. I think it's like 60 gigs or something like that. Let me check super quick. There you are. Properties. Is less than 50 gigabytes. So it should be rather quick. Can the 3060 do very high textures? No. The 6GB variant, no. And that's a laptop GPU, so high textures is fine. So let's try this. Optimize settings plus ray tracing. Without the ray trace shadows, thank you very much. And the DLSS quality. Let's go. And ray tracing is on high, which is the lowest ray tracing option, funnily enough. Do you finish the games after testing? Depends on the game. This is a game I'll probably finish, yeah. I already finished it on PlayStation 4. This doesn't seem like 1080p though. This seems higher. Hang on. Oh no, it's 1080p. I forgot exclusive full screen. That was the thing. There we go. Okay, let's see how it goes. Hopefully well. Are you playing with keyboard and mouse? No, I'm using a PlayStation 5 controller with a cable to the PC, so I have the DualSense features.
Request came from a guy
Okay.
named Aaron
So with ray tracing plus optimized settings and DLSS on quality,
Gotta be a coincidence.
we're over 50, although we're CPU limited.
Happy holidays, Spider-Man. Have a good one.
Yeah, there are the reflections. Yeah, there I am. I'm reflected twice. But we're heavily CPU bound.
I gotta see
Which
what's
makes
going
sense.
on
I mean,
in
ray
Harlem.
tracing, it has to make the reflections right away. And I'm moving very fast. But for some reason I'm not reflected here. What the hell? Okay. Okay, there is reflection here, but not here. Maybe it's a limitation of the high texture, the high ray tracing. Our reflection geometry is probably that. Nope, not that one. Object range, maybe? Nope. I don't think it's the resolution either. No, not the resolution. Yeah, that's odd. So some parts do not have actual reflections. What the hell? These giant glass windows do not have reflections. What the hell? Yeah, the ones in the back though, they do have reflections, but in the very front there is just a cube map. Yeah, here I do have a reflection, I think. Yeah. There you are. But on the other ones there is no reflection at all. So if you want to play this with ray tracing, you can do it.
What is going?
Yeah, it might be a bug, but I don't know.
Hey there.
But the issue here is that we're CPU bound.
He definitely didn't recognize me. Oh, he's calling through the app?
But hey, not bad.
Spider-Man.
Hey, forgot to mention. There was a break-in last night right next door at Roxanne Plaza. Group called the Underground. Caught him hanging around my stop this morning.
Let's see, a random window. Does it have
You
reflection?
know anything else about them?
They think of themselves as a young mafia.
Yeah,
Been around a
there's
while.
reflection there.
Now they've got a new boss. Tinker.
Let's see. Does this window have reflection? Yep,
So,
it does.
you call Spider-Man
There I am.
often? Like for help?
I mean, there's definitely reflections. They're not high quality.
Saw you on the news last night taking down Rhino. Figured you were the right person to call.
But there they are.
Been working at the subway long?
Yeah, there's no shadow ray tracing because I don't think it's necessary, but hey, let's do it. I don't know if it affects the whole thing though. Let me see if it affects the sun shadows. Okay, it does affect sun shadows. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Yep, let's keep ray trace shadows as well. Why not? I don't want to disappoint you guys.
Well, anyway, I was trying to make some changes.
Yeah, you can see that the shadows now look different. Way more accurate.
Well, when we fix them,
We're probably going to be more, yeah, we're even more CPU bound now.
neighborhood Spider-Man app.
I'll do that.
There.
Good luck with the census.
So yeah, you can do ray tracing at 60 frames-ish on a 3050 with DLSS. Although the distance of the ray trace shadows is pretty poor. But yeah, it looks good. It seems to have, yeah, the draw distance of those
Coming
shadows
through.
is a little bit short. Not sure if you guys can notice that. Yeah, it doesn't have great distances, but hey, it's still there. It's a high setting. Yeah, this is 1080p with quality DLSS. It's a 3050, I mean, come on. It's the least powerful RTX card so far. But if you want a ray tracing, there you have it. You can do it on high settings, which is the lowest ray tracing option. And you can also do ray trace shadows. Anyway, let's now do very high without HBAO plus. So now using a preset. So now this is a very high. DLSS quality, ray tracing on high. And instead of HBAO plus, we're doing SSAO. And depth of field, let's keep it on high as well. Okay, the game doesn't seem to care. It's still 50 to 60. We're CPU limited. Oh yeah, you can max it out if you want to. I should restart the game though. And one small tweak that I would do, just for more consistency, lower the weather to medium. And that should give you GPU to spare, basically. And that's it. Try ray tracing reflections off and ray tracing shadows on. Nah, I'm good. It doesn't seem to make a lot of performance difference, really.
Here's the sensors.
We're still at mostly 50 to 60, so why bother?
There are way too many wires on this one. It's gotta be messing with the signal.
A 1750 would be nice. I don't know.
Where
Hard
do
to
these
tell.
cables go?
Can I break this door? No.
Gotta get inside.
At least I tried. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, hello there.
Hey, yourself! Signal relays are being jammed by something. This is
Yeah, I think it's not bad for the 3050. I mean, it's the least powerful RTX card. It's good to see budget eSport GPUs play 60 frames. I don't know if this is a budget GPU nowadays, considering the price.
This tech has a pretty
But sure,
weak RF.
considering it's the worst
Wonder if I can
RTX
track
card,
it. Huh. Looks like there's a bunch more of these around this city.
it's funny that in the menu I'm dropping frames. Man, the game itself is fine.
Perfect time to try out those new holo drones.
Okay.
Hey, Underground! We gotta stop running into each other! Think fast!
Now I prefer the 2060 Super. Yeah, it's faster. But it all depends on the price. We're going to revisit Crisis 2 and 3 on Steam. I hope so, yeah. Although it's probably going to be the same. Maybe some patches included, but shouldn't be much of a difference, really. Still, I like testing those games again. Yeah, on a night 3 12th gen should be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh yeah.
Okay. Hope the trains are running again. Should check in with Uncle Aaron.
Oh, and there's shadows. Where are those shadows?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's just some particles on the ground.
Got a signal, but no
I was
trains
confused
on
for a
the
moment.
tracks. It must have gone down at the yard.
It was the underground messing with your sensors. Does Roxxon ever use a subway to ship new form?
Roxxon? The subway system was designed to carry people, not freight.
Although again, when swinging around, you're going to drop frames because of ray tracing.
Using it under the table.
Way heavier on the CPU. With a 3060 in a separate video, yeah, it's coming right after this one. Got you covered.
Haven't seen them in a
Before that though, let's do 1440p, super quick. Can you notice change in high and very high textures? No, I cannot. In this game at least, no way for me to notice. So guys, we're now on 1440p. Very high settings, DLSS quality, ray tracing high, medium weather. So there we are. Those are the settings. Let's see how it goes. This will be, yeah, a 30 frames per second experience. Well, 40 frames per second.
My nephew. We used to mix beats together.
Well, maybe now you can
So
see him again.
probably I would recommend
Hope so.
no DLSS in this case, maybe. Well, with ray tracing on, it's probably going to be necessary. Although I should restart the game, yeah. Yeah, let's restart. I changed a lot of settings. This game doesn't like changing settings too much. 3060 is rich people's stream. No, rich people's stream will be 3090 stream. Or 4090 stream. 3060 is medium-ish, high-ish class people stream. But I have two streams separately, so people do not collide. Okay. What do I do now? Oh, okay. The ray trace reflections don't need to be there. Interesting. Let's do 1440p without DLSS. On very high with SSAO, medium weather, very high textures, and that should do. Yeah. So with ray tracing, it was fine. It was not 60. We probably need balanced DLSS for that one. And hang on that my phone is annoying. Okay. So as I was saying, very high settings, no ray tracing, RT off, DLSS off, and let's see native 1440p. Hopefully it's not garbage. Uncharted now got an AVX2 fix, got it. People that couldn't play it before should be able to play it now then. Awesome. Okay, yeah, to be expected. Completely smooth.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Davis. How are things
Oh, I
looking
love
now?
I've
this.
got a signal, but no trains on the tracks. It must have gone down at the yard.
It was the underground messing
That's
with
so
your
cool.
sensors. I'm thinking.
Yes, completely fine. Without ray tracing at 1440p very high. Only medium
subway
weather.
system was designed to carry people, not freight.
That's the thing with ray tracing in this game. It's so CPU heavy that each time you're swinging around, you get a lot of slowdown.
I'll follow up on it.
Yeah, on the 2070 will be
So,
fine.
You mentioned your brother. You got other family?
Haven't seen them in a while. I had to make some changes, like taking his job. I miss him, especially my nephew. We used to mix beats together.
Well, maybe now you can see him again. Then,
Yeah, 2070 will be fine. Can you swing more faster? That's what I'm
I should
trying.
go. Fight underground. Bye.
I'm swinging pretty fast already.
Underground's wrecking everything.
So again, if you want ray tracing on this card, 1080p DLSS quality, you're good to go on ray tracing high.
Gotta split those guys up.
That's a classic. This is 1440p on the 3050 desktop. Yep. Exactly. You got it. It's completely fine, as you can see. Although, in those cases it drops.
Don't look at me.
So you can use optimized settings. Not sure why it drops here.
Pete's visor tech.
Kinda weird.
Nice. Now I can track them.
I don't know, it has some oddities to it. I mean, it runs fine on the open world, but then in some areas it plummets. I'm confused. Oh, maybe it's actual quality. Although we have 8 gigabytes, shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes it acts up. Anyway, so you can do very high at 1440p just fine. Just make sure to keep the weather particle quality on medium, and you should be good. And by very high, I mean the very high preset, not everything on very high. Just to be clear. It's this preset. And the only thing I changed in the preset is medium weather. And SSAO. So yeah, you can do that. And if you want ray tracing, you can do it with DLSS at 40 frames per second. Let me see DLSS. Oh, if I enable DLSS, it's going to break down. It happens all the time. Yeah, let's keep that for later. Let's do 4K now. Saludos, Stanis. Okay, 4K now. Yeah, 1440p looks great. Yo, so you're reviewing Steam. Yeah, I do it each time. I cannot stop myself from doing the same review on each PlayStation game. Okay, so 4K now. We're going to do optimized settings, without a doubt. We need it. Yeah, this is fine. Although I have to restart the game, of course. Yeah. And we do DLSS. DLSS. Yeah, let's do DLSS quality. Why do native 4K? DLSS looks great at 4K. Okay. And we restart the game. 4K we get 35 to 45. Yeah, definitely. You got it right. I mean, it's 1440p 60, 4K is usually 30. So, yeah. Let's see. Here we go. So, sorry, I forgot. This is 4K, not 1440p. 4K.
Underground's wrecking everything.
Optimized settings, DLSS quality. RT off, medium weather. Okay. Nice. 50s. So I can do native 4K just fine. Let's do balanced. This is maybe 60 unbalanced. Or maybe not. Yeah, no. Almost there. Although if I do performance, DLSS is going to be 1080p internally, so what's the point? Yeah, let's play a little bit like this, just to have some fun. So performance DLSS, optimized settings, 4K. Which again, internally is 1080p. But it looks amazing. It looks way better than native 1080p.
I've got a theory. You're trying to intercept new form. Am I close?
Yeah, it could be way worse than this.
Heads up!
Anybody else? Okay, way better than 2K? Yeah, definitely. Way sharper.
That's all of them. Now to get the trains back on the tracks. Controls are probably in the office. Tinkerer. Unc said that's their leader.
Hi, Adan. How's it going, man? Good seeing you.
Oh man, they read the controls. Gonna have to get the trains back on the tracks by hand. Or web.
Oh, yeah.
I can use that turntable.
I remember this.
Spin the turntable.
I need hints. Find a way to line up 3 trains. Oh no, I have to do work. Where's the 3rd train? Oh, never mind, I found it.
That works. Almost there.
Is it still 1050? No, look above my head. Come on.
Now for the others. Oh, looks like new form shipments. They close the subways. Maybe they're trying to stop new form from reaching the city, or... That's right. Yes. Okay, one more.
How do I get that one down?
Up there.
Oh,
No. Need to get it to stay down.
okay, got it. Like the God of War puzzle.
We've got trains on the tracks.
Try DLAA. Yeah, that will be interesting. Allow me a moment, because I have to restart the game after that. Yeah, that kinda bothers
Rest of
me.
the controls here too, but not the generator. Okay, I can use that to power the trains. Probably. My webs are conductive.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Can you say my name?
New York subway.
Akshay Apu. Did I say it right? Oh yeah. I'm a genius.
Hey, Mr. Davis. Did anything
Hey,
change
Mr.
on your end?
Davis.
Panels just lit up like Christmas. Good job, kid.
Glad to help. If anything else comes up, just post a note in the app.
Wait a second. I got a little something here for you. It's not much, but
For me?
it's the least I can do for the guy who just saved my job.
Okay.
Cool. I'll head back now.
So it's fine with performance mode at 4K DLSS.
Hey, Miles. Just landed in your...
Let me save the progress and let's try DLAA. That looks incredible. At 4K I think it's kind of pointless. It already looks incredible without it, but hey. And let me I don't know. I don't think I should restart the game.
Spider-Manning.
Pretty good. I stumbled on a conspiracy in our neighborhood.
Yeah, it seems to be fine.
Classic. You have a plan?
I'm sort of making it up as I
DLAA
go.
on.
The mark of a true Spider-Man.
DLAA
Well, if you
means
need
no
one,
jaggies
call away.
whatsoever.
And a cross-Atlantic flight, but it's fine.
Sure, man.
So we got 4K DLAA, which is super crisp anti-aliasing, high textures, high level of detail, low traffic density, crowd density on low, medium hair, weather, low depth of field for cutscenes, and that's basically it. And thank you so much, this EDX, for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Thank you so much, man, for the continued support. I can see that your icon is different.
In
Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Allows me to buy games and keep testing stuff. Now I have a full-time job that doesn't allow me to do daily videos, but hey, still, thank you for the support. And guys, as you can see here, we're at 4K DLAA. There's no jaggies at all.
So many requests.
Jaggies are missing.
Oh, this
Yeah,
one's from
DLAA
Teos.
looks incredible.
Gigabyte rules.
Oh,
And at 4K, I don't know, it feels like kinda pointless because it already looks super sharp.
App in NYC right now. Check it out as soon as you're done with your uncle. He still
Yeah.
doesn't know you're you.
The worst RTX card is better than the 1650 Super. Well, yeah, that's kind of the
check
point.
that as soon as I'm done here. Later.
What I like about this card is that it has DLSS compatibility. You can do ray tracing, but I don't know, it just feels inadequate. My pleasure. Sucks I can find time to watch YouTube as often I did some time ago. Okay. Glad that you enjoyed the live streams, man. Thank you.
Gotta hit Finn back when I finish helping Unc.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Mr. Davis. I'm almost there.
You gotta hurry, Spider-Man. Underground's
You gotta hurry, Spider-Man.
Bombs? For real?
guess they didn't like you fixing things.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Hang tight and don't go outside.
Keep going. Okay, DLAA is too much. Called it. Yeah, it was too good to be true. Let's disable DLAA. TAA should be okay. Okay, no, it's still too much. Yeah, for 4K native, use DLSS. Certain sections like this one, you can keep it on quality if you want to. So yeah, what a shame. I should restart the game though. I'm lazy.
Spider-Man!
Peace out.
Yeah, 950 is very old. And it only has 2 gigs of VRAM.
They're gonna blow the whole line.
Not a fight to help me.
Minimum requirement says 950, then put the minimum settings, and you're good.
Web work.
There's more on the upper tracks.
Minimum requirements doesn't always mean
Get them.
great experience. Man, rocking 950, well then time to upgrade. Yeah, but some people cannot afford that. The thing is, I mean, despite saying it's minimum requirements, doesn't mean it's going to be enjoyable. It's a sad reality.
Across the intersection, another one.
On it.
Another one.
You can't beat all of us. Not alone. What we can do.
One more.
Oh gee. Okay, I think I saw enough. I was going to stream that 3060, but I'm super tired. I don't think I can keep going, really. Maybe next time. Yeah, I'm dying.
The last night you learned new forms
I'm
of
hungry, I'm
like
tired,
Then
and I still have work left to do today.
Why? Got no
Dang it.
forms to steal it?
I hate that my brain cannot handle everything. But at least I had fun playing this on the budget GPUs. And they should do like minimum requirements for 60 than 30. Yeah, it's not that easy because it can be super variable. It's easier to be vague so people do not complain. That's usually what happens. Still alive? What the hell? My first card was at 1052 gigs, second GTX 1650, third 660. The fourth one might be the 3080. Well, if you get the 3080, make sure it's a 12GB version.
Good work.
The next train is arriving in.
But congrats on the 6600. It feels crazy to me that in 2016 the 960 was good and nowadays it's low-end card. Well, it's been 6 years.
I grounded a number on my suit.
It boggles my mind that we can still use them. It doesn't feel like it's been so long though. Yeah. Welcome to adulthood. Everything goes fast. Happens to the best of us. It's like high school. When I meet people from high school,
Spider-Man!
from high school times, they're like, oh yeah, a few years ago in high school. It's like, man, it's been 10 years since high school. I mean, like, what? What do you mean 10 years? I feel old.
Mom, I wanted to ask. Since you know everything
Yeah, it's kinda
that's
nuts.
going on in Harlem,
It feels like 2 years ago, but it's been a decade.
Yes, they've been vandalizing rocks on property.
Yes, it'll be 12 gigabytes. Awesome.
Around the neighborhood.
I'll be waiting 2 years or more to buy one. Well, maybe at that point,
Mess, did they?
no.
it's insanely cheap. Like the 2080s now in my country.
I ran into him.
They got super cheap very quickly.
Did you know he's working there?
No.
Anyway, I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching this live stream. I was going to stream the 3060 after this,
Why I wasn't allowed to see
but
him.
I just don't have the energy anymore. And I still have work to finish today. So apologies for that. I'll have to do it later, I guess. But yeah, this one runs worse than Spider-Man Remastered so far.
Have I ever told you
Probably
you're
because more effects
Speed competition.
on screen at all times, more reflective surfaces. And well, already the Venom attacks, that's already a huge effect. And well, it came a few years after Spider-Man, so makes sense.
Access raft escapees took hostages
So
and
yeah,
walked off a street.
thank you guys for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys. Thank you. See ya next time! And I'm going to cover it on the Steam Deck as well. So yeah, I'm going to rest. Thanks guys. Love you all. See you next time. Bye bye. Take care. Nice weekend.